Once again, viewers, we are back in election mode. But there was something amiss, but maybe it will come a month later. And that was the omission today of the state of Maharashtra. Usually, Maharashtra has always voted alongside the state of Haryana, at least in the last 3 elections. The EC, though, today did not declare dates for the state of Maharashtra. In the past few cycles, Maharashtra and Haryana elections were always held together. Take a look there. 2004, Maharashtra, October 13th, alongside Haryana, and those are the dates right there going all the way till 2014, 2019, and then now 2024, where Maharashtra elections have not been declared. Otherwise, at least the last 3 elections, you can match the dates there: October 21st, 2019, 2014, and even 2009. Last 3 elections, Maharashtra has voted alongside Haryana. So many asked, again, some reading it politically, why did not the EC announce the states together? Well, this was what the Election Commission said.
पहले महाराष्ट्र और हरियाणा एक साथ हुए थे। 3 नवंबर हरियाणा की डेट है तो 26 नवंबर महाराष्ट्र की डेट है। उस समय में J&K was not a factor, so one could have gone little later. Depending on the forces, requirement of forces, which is, as I said, was in a higher tone in J&K. हमने दो चुनाव को एक साथ करने का निर्णय लिया, और फिर ऐसा नहीं कर सकते कि जब J&K अनाउंस करें और J&K चल रहा हो तो उसके बीच में दूसरा अनाउंस करें। महाराष्ट्र में बारिश भी थी, BLOs का वर्क करना बाकी है, और बहुत सारे फेस्टिवल्स भी हैं जिसको हमें शेड्यूल करने में देखना है। दैट इज लाइक गणेश फेस्टिवल, पितृपक्ष, नवरात्रि, दिवाली, all that put together, this is what we thought that we can handle as 2 elections at a time. So therefore we decided to go this.
So no Maharashtra, but possibly would happen a month later. Sahil Joshi, our editor, Raj Tak, Mumbai Bureau, and Mumbai Tak, Syed Zafar Islam, BJP spokesperson, Charan Singh Sapra, Congress spokesperson, all 3 of them joining us. Sahil, if you can immediately tell us, interesting that Maharashtra is not voting now alongside Haryana. The EC said, and understandable, that for security reasons you can't have 3 states voting together, but Maharashtra is a relatively easy state that could have voted. So lots of theories out there.
Yes, of course, and those theories, some theories were discussed and also predicted as well, because everybody in Maharashtra was thinking that there will be, some way the elections will not happen in the month of October. And since 2004, the Maharashtra Assembly elections are being held in the month of October, the last week or the 3rd week of the October. This is the only time what we can see is that it's going to go in either the mid-November or the last week of third week of November. The simple reason what one can see at this point of time is that on the 15th of August, the flagship scheme of the Maharashtra Mahayuti government have, first distributed the directly benefit scheme of for the women voters specifically, and 3,000 rupees have been transferred to almost 1.5 crore women in their account. So the in the second phase, almost the similar amount needs to be distributed, which may happen in the last week of September. So looking at that, there was a discussion in Maharashtra since last few days that so that the government can distribute those 3,000 rupees. It is unlikely that the Maharashtra elections will be announced soon. The another technical reason which was being discussed is that in 2019 the Maharashtra government could be formed on 26th of the November. So that extra room the Election Commission already has, because earlier this date was a little bit earlier, but because of the 2019 political crisis, there was a period when there was a president's rule, and because of that the government formation was delayed by almost 15-20 days, and finally it happened on 26th of November. And that is also one of the reasons what Election Commission will put the finger on, which even today the Chief Election Commissioner mentioned it, along with the various other reasons he tried to put forward for not having elections of Maharashtra with Haryana, which has been happening since last 3 consecutive elections. That is what it looks like. So there may be a political reason, but election commission is a separate body. We cannot say that it may be a political reason. But the discussion within the political circles in Maharashtra that the elections will be delayed was happening since last 2 weeks,
Okay,
which I can
well, the
definitely
discussions were
confirm
bang
and say.
on, and Syed Zafar Islam, the opposition, now, which anyway calls EC as per the opposition compromise, says that now the EC is given enough time for Eknath Shinde to roll out his various beneficiary schemes.
It is very unfair to target ECI. They are doing their job. The question has been posed to the election commissioner, and he has responded. Chief Election Commissioner has responded for everyone to understand that for J&K, earlier J&K was not there. Now J&K is also there, and J&K you require a lot more security personnel than you require otherwise. So it is important for all of us to understand that he is just prioritizing what is important for the purpose of conducting a free and fair election, and we require a lot of support from the armed forces or from the security forces to be stationed in Jammu and Kashmir. That's why it is important to conduct J&K with Haryana and of course Maharashtra with Jharkhand. And it doesn't matter whether let them conduct the election. The Election Commission of India, they know it better than all of us where it is the right time, keeping all the other information which they have and the constraints and the flexibility what they have. So it doesn't matter whether the election will happen in the month of October or the first week of November. That flexibility anyways is there time. That much time is available with the election commission to conduct the election.
Right.
So it is fair. It's such a statement coming from any political party that it is because of the X reason or the Y reason. It is absolutely best if some government wants to do something, they will continue to do it because it is their prerogative. They are in the government. They will always do things for the welfare of the people.
But Syed Zafar Islam, how does this tie into the fact? Because yesterday you had the Prime Minister who was, from the ramparts of the Red Fort, spoke for the urgent need of one nation, one election. And now we're going to be literally in election mode because we'll have Haryana and Jammu and Kashmir, then we'll have Maharashtra, then we'll have Jharkhand, then we'll have Delhi. So the next 7 months we're only going to be in elections.
See, it is an important issue and there is no meeting of minds. I think the Honorable Prime Minister has time and again has spoken about it. Every political party has to come around. It is something which needs to be debated, deliberated. But the objective of the statement which is in the speech which has been mentioned by the Honorable Prime Minister, this is not the first time he mentioned. He has mentioned in the past also. He had requesting strongly about it. And there is a committee which has also been formed. And I think it is important for everyone to understand that one nation, one election will only help the citizen, the authorities, the government, and it will save a lot of resources of the government.
No, theoretically, yes, but we could have done it right now, but we were told we couldn't do it because of the security reasons, so 3 states couldn't vote together.
So, once the meeting of mind is there and then every political party comes around, then of course the Election Commission will also think accordingly and mop up resources and mobilize resources accordingly to conduct election once in 5 years.
All right, Charan Singh Sapra, it's the EC's decision. Jammu and Kashmir voting in 3 phases. You could not have had 3 states. So in a month, Maharashtra will also vote. What's, a month more?
Preeti, the irony of the situation is the Bharatiya Janata Party spokesperson, a party which propagates one nation, one election. The spokesperson of that party has to give so many reasons. And these reasons are exactly same what EC has said. So this shows that somewhere EC is acting at the behest of Bharatiya Janata Party or the Prime Minister. The dates are being decided by the PMO first and then the EC declares it. This has become clear in front of the country. Now, another reason for this is, like Sahil rightly said, that the Ladki Behan scheme, BJP thinks that this is a very big scheme and they are going to benefit out from that. But they forget that recently in Lok Sabha elections, the people of Maharashtra have rejected the double engine sarkar. They are again going to throw out this double engine sarkar. Why people will vote for Bharatiya Janata Party or the Mahayuti There is rampant corruption. There are issues in Maharashtra. Rampant corruption is there. There is high inflation. There is a lot of unemployment in Maharashtra. Recently, we have seen two examples. In Mumbai, there were vacancies, 2,200 vacancies for loaders at the airport. And how many people turned out? 25,000 people turned out for those nearly 2,000 vacancies. For the constable vacancies, there were only 1,100 vacancies or 1,200 vacancies. 1.1 lakh females turned out in Mumbai.
Okay.
There is such a big problem of unemployment. So there is a farmers problem. There is a problem of reservation, the Maratha reservation, Dhangar reservation, the OBC reservation. This government has not done anything.
Okay, Syed
There
Zafar
is
Islam,
only
one
rampant
very
corruption.
quick comment before we close this bulletin, because we're going to be discussing this in days to come. The charge, Syed Zafar Islam, is that you're running away from anti-incumbency. It might not catch up now, but it'll catch up a month later when the elections will take place.
There is only pro incumbency, and there is no anti-incumbency. We will win hands down, and we will form the government. Let them make this kind of a statement,
BJP
because they know for sure
is living
that
in
we,
fool's
with this
paradise.
time, we will alone. Bharatiya Janata
Oh,
Party
what alone?
will get
Okay.
more,
First try and
125
decide
seats
on the
from
seats.
All right.
First
Okay.
decide on the
all have been decided. You need to fight
Okay.
battle between all your
Okay,
partners. They have
please
already
allow me to
decided.
leave it at that, and I appreciate the patience that our second panel waited. But it's going to be, it's going to be long drawn, because we're going to be speaking about it in days to come as well. There's going to be a lot of politicking.